Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Headmaster's Homeroom. I am Lady Hamilton, and it's art night. I'm so excited everybody is joining me on this fantastic Friday evening. I'm so happy. Everybody, hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing great on this wonderful Friday night. You are in for an amazing treat. We love our art night. So let's say hello to our wonderful viewers. Hello, everybody over on the Rumble channel. Thank you so much for joining me, family. You guys are awesome. Make sure you guys hit that like, follow, and share. Hello to everybody over there on X as well. Super excited to have you. It's so much going on tonight. Hello to everybody over on Pills. Let's get those memes a rolling. I love it. And hello to everybody on YouTube. That's right. We are broadcasting on all of our channels tonight. You guys, I have a dear friend here today that's all the way from Nigeria. So you guys hit those buttons, hit those likes, those shares, and make sure you guys help support the show. We love your subscriptions, your rants, your cash apps, your pills, and all the ways you guys need to help support our show. Thank you so much for that. I am super excited. Everybody is here. Look at that. Man. Yes. We got the Artist Corner family in the house. Well, if you guys do not know, we have an Artist Corner International member here today, all the way bringing her extraordinary talent from Nigeria. We're going to welcome our dear friend Mercy to the show tonight. She's a painter, a sketch artist, a photojournalist, and designer. Mercy creates deeply expressive works that explore identity, emotion, and the shared human experience. Through striking portraits crafted in graphite, charcoal, pastel, and vibrant color, she captures stories of resilience, vulnerability, hope, and personal transformation. Her artwork invites viewers to look beyond the surface and discover the powerful emotions and experience that connects us all. Everybody, do me a favor and please welcome our great guest tonight. Oh, we lost her. Okay, everybody pray. She's coming all the way in. It's midnight tonight. She's coming all the way in from Nigeria. We are super excited. As soon as she will get there, we will put her on the show. Guys, everybody say your prayers tonight. We'll hope that everything goes through. In the meantime, I'm going to go and throw your hellos up there. So you guys throw your hellos to Mercy in the chats. Thank you for sharing. You guys are awesome. That's right. Smash that like button. Thank you, Infantry Man. That is awesome. All right, let's see who's saying hello to Mercy over here. Oops, there we go. That's right. Hello. So glad everybody is saying hello to me. Yeah, that's right. It's Friday. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to grab these. And as soon as she hits, oh my goodness. Never know about the internet, guys. But you know what? The show will go on. And now that she's popping in and out, we might just have to start with her amazing artwork and let her pop in when she is there. Right? Please, Lord, let the internet work from Nigeria. Amen to that. Oh, awesome. You guys are so great. I don't have any rain going on here. It's not my end, everyone, not my end. So you know what? We're going to load this up. This is a great place for you to go and find her. Please go and give her a follow. She's absolutely fantastic. Go and find her on X and give her some love. All right. While we're all doing that, I see that where she's saying hello. Everybody's saying hello. All right, we're adding her to the stage. Hello. Everybody's praying, Mercy. We're praying that your internet's all good, sweetie. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. So sorry, my network. I had to switch network.
We understand. We are so honored that you're here with us tonight. And so while we have you, honey, tell everyone about you. I give a little bit of a description, but we all want to know about the amazing Mercy. So tell us all about you.
All right. My name is Mercy. I'm an artist from Nigeria. I studied fine and applied arts. I have a a degree in fine and applied arts from the University of Benin. I actually started drawing. I have been very interested in drawing right from when I was in um, preschool, and it has really been interesting. I find it interesting doing crafts. I'll take this cardboard paper and draw this baby doll, and I would play with my elder sister then back at home. But I never took it very seriously. I didn't know I would eventually become an artist. So I applied for uni. I actually wanted to study law in uni, but then, as fate would have it, I actually um, got to study fine and applied arts. So it has been interesting ever since. Apart from being an artist, a studio artist, I work in an arts foundation called Nchedo. So Nchedo is an Igbo word for shelter. So it's an arts foundation that prioritizes artists, is an arts residency for for artists to come and create a safe space where they create, and at the end of the day we create a mentorship programs for them, and community engagement. Yeah, so that's basically it. I yeah.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Oh my gosh. So first of all, you guys, that she belongs to an organization that has a wonderful foundation for visiting artists like a shelter and a safe space so they can all create together. I love that. And she thought she was going to be a lawyer. I thought one time I was going to be a lawyer, maybe a judge too. That's what I wanted to do ever since I was 3. And a whole new world opens up for you. And here comes the arts. And you guys, she has been doing artwork since preschool. That is awesome. That is awesome. You are so
Thank you.
talented.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I love it. Is your family happy that you went with arts, or would they have rather you gone with law?
Yeah, my mom actually has always been a biggest fan of my art. She actually saw the lights before I did. She would always say, I love, oh, Mercy, this is actually beautiful. I love how creative you are with this. I love how you are so good with your hands, how you can, create nothing from something. She has always seen that future. I even
Right.
when I was applying for um taking forms for in uni for applying for other courses, she suggested initially I should go for arts. And I was like, oh, no, no, no. Art is, I know I can do art, but it's not what I want to do professionally. But then a lecturer of mine, a lecturer
Mhm.
then in school who was helping me process my admission, and he saw that this other course was kind of, delaying. He was like, why don't you go for arts? So I was like, oh, okay. So the universe actually wants me to study art then. So let's go for it. And here we are today.
Right. I love it. Go, mom, for being such a good encourager. Right. That is
Yeah.
really awesome. And it's just funny. That's how our pathways get changed. I think one of the great ways we honor God is by expressing the talents He's given us, and you do that really, really well. And so,
Thank
if you're
you.
given that gift, it's just the only thing. I get it. Sometimes it's hard to be an artist and make money, but we all strive to show off our amazing gifts. And I'm really happy your mom encouraged you, because you guys wait till you see her work. Are you ready to talk about all your stuff?
I am ready.
Okay, I've got some older ones, and I got your new ones at the very end for us, honey. But so many people are brand new to the show. Welcome, all my new friends and members and viewers. We are going through amazing artwork, starting with this one. So, Mercy, tell us all about it.
Oh, okay. So this work, as you can see, is first of all, I explore women. I explore scarves. Yes. So I tend to, apart from the physical form, I tend to explore the cultural, the psychological impact this item, this fashion item it has to do with us. So this piece is actually not very it's not a completed piece actually, because you can see the hand is just plain. I
Funny.
mean, there is no paint on the hand. I just wanted to create
That's
something, just a woman in, yes, someone who just wants to breathe. Yeah, you titled this piece the last time, Lady Hamilton.
did
So
I
we are going by your title again. Just breathe. Yeah,
just
just breathe.
breathe?
So she's just in her own world.
That's right.
Yes, in her own world with her scarf, just trying to see how what the world, has for her.
That's right. And
And
it's
you can
my
see like
fault
in a
for not
plain field and the
choosing.
other side of the field.
Right. I'm so sorry, Mercy, because when I was downloading it, I didn't get the complete one. I didn't even notice until now, but it's still beautiful. It is complete if you guys go look on her page. But I forgot that I not titled this
Yeah,
Just Breathe. Awesome. Amazing. And what is this medium? Is this a pastel?
thank you. Oh, this is pastel. So I work with pastel now. I work with pastel, I work with graphite, but this is just pastel on paper.
Wow. I love that. Do you have a favorite medium?
For now I'm exploring. I hope to explore other mediums, but for now I am my works for now are with pastel and graphite.
Hmm. I love it. I love it. Very nice. So does everybody else. Isn't this a
Thank
great
you.
one to start with, everyone? Just breathe. I love, they love your smile. Keep smiling, girl. Bring that light tonight.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
right? Absolutely awesome. And thank you, everybody, for your wonderful compliments. Everyone loves it. I think we start off with a really great one. Don't you just love the even the detail in that scarf? It's just so beautiful. And this she's just in an amazing scene of heaven, looking out right into this beautiful field, just breathing. I think that's awesome. Thank you for reminding me about that. That's right. Pastel. We love pastel. Oh my gosh, is she beautiful? Tell us about this one.
Okay, so this one I was trying to like explore a series, Uhaito. So this is part of the series I was creating at the time. It has to do with still exploring scarf and the psychological effect it has on us. So this is just a woman standing, in her scarf, making her feel beautiful, but then she wants more. Yeah. So I at the time I used a lot of yellows and yellow and the graphite, and then having some little flowers at the background to just bring out the image a little, to not make it plain.
Hmm. I just think this is great how you've done this because you've got this, black chromatic charcoal background with pops of color in her scarf, her eyes, and her dress. But I love that
Yeah.
you've got that. It just makes that color pop out even more, right? And the eyes, I know, isn't this a beautiful piece? I love it. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. How long does it take you
Thank
to do a
you.
piece?
Oh, it takes so it depends on the piece and the size. But then I would say it takes more time, because most of the time I'm in my studio and I'm thinking of what to do actually. I Most times I don't have it figured out totally 100% figured out, or to say, oh, I may get to my studio and I really do not have the idea at the time. So I just sit there and just look. So the inspiration comes and I tend to start drawing. I think, let's say, 4 to 5 hours
Wow.
takes
Nice.
to bring out something tangible.
You did so well with the scarf. You can truly see
Thank
the
you.
satin, right? That satin look from the scarf. You really pulled that off so well. I love it. And so, you guys, this just comes straight from her memory onto the, or her from her imagination onto the paper. as she's just looking at a piece of paper, figuring out what am I going to do. And this comes out in 5 or so hours. That is unbelievable. That is so good. Everyone's loving it, right? That scarf looks so real. That's what they're saying. I know. Wow. I'm going to ask you at the end if you have a favorite piece, but this is
Okay.
really striking.
Yeah.
Really striking. Man. Now, have you ever thought about like a piece like this and said, maybe I need to add some more color, or do you just go, nope, I'm good?
So I just keep so there's a point I get to, I know that a piece is done is when I'm satisfied. Yeah, so there's this satisfaction I get when I am working on a piece, and I just know that, oh, I don't need to add any more colors. And but at first, before working, I tend to prepare my palettes. I tend to see, oh, how many colors do I need to add to this painting? Do I need more than 3 colors? Do I need more than 4 colors? Do I want to make this colorful? Do I want to make this just nude? So yes, so I determine those are what I sit down to think about before I actually start painting.
Right? I think it's
So at this
perfect.
point, for this particular piece, I was like, oh, I'm going to use yellow and just one other color to complement it. So I
Hmm.
went with the yellow and the turquoise blue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't add any more
Thank
either.
you.
I just think she
And
is so beautiful.
yes,
So beautiful. Well, thank you very much. Thank you
thank
very much,
you.
Mandy. All right. Look at this. I love yellow.
Wow.
One of my
So,
favorite colors, Mercy. Look at this. So happy. Okay, tell us about this piece.
all right. So this is part of the piece. I did a series titled Rhythm. This is one of them. I This is one of the piece in that series. So I just wanted to create a kind of movement with scarves, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to create a movement, like emphasis on the scarf, just being flexible. So I talked about the impacts the scarf have. So in as much as I'm looking at the physical, making the physical aspect of the material aspects of the scarf, I'm also looking at how flexible the scarf can be. And yes, so I wanted to just create something human, feeling the rhythm of the scarf, in a scene where we have a cool breeze, and she's just going with the flow of the environment. Yeah.
That's so awesome. She just looks like she is so happy and
Yes.
celebrating, I don't want to say like freedom, but the freedom to be happy, I guess, in a way.
To be
She
happy.
just,
Yeah.
right, just celebrating that happiness. Oh my heavens, look at that. You do. You pick the right colors. Oh man, absolutely bringing in the
Thank
light,
you. Thank you.
right? Oh, it does. Everyone's saying the same thing. It makes you want to go outside, they said, be free and joyful like that, right? Just dance in the sun.
Just dance, just be free, just lose yourself, because there's a whole lot going on in life. As for me, even especially for me as an African living in Africa, there's a whole lot going on. Yes,
Hmm.
so I tend to create pieces that just make me, remove my mind from deep thoughts.
Hmm.
And when I sit to really think about what can actually, and this is what comes to mind. Creating this what comes to mind. I'm like, okay, why don't I create something that's something an experience I something I want to actually experience. Yes. So this is actually me. Yeah, me thinking.
Man, I love it. I love it. And I know I'm very much in the know of what's going on in Nigeria, honey. We are praying for your people all the time. At least I know I am. Right. And it's, yeah. It's to have these moments where you can go and just be happy and full of joy and bring light to the world. And I'm so glad that you are part of that movement. Just
Thank you.
beautiful, beautiful. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, I know. I love, right? You love the movement of the scarf. They love the movement of the scarf, right?
Oh,
Right? They say, move in joy to praise God and his phenomenal art of the universe. Amen. Absolutely.
amen.
Very nice, guys. Oh, so many wonderful viewers, that they are just loving on your work. Exciting. Isn't it exciting, everybody? We just got started. All right, our next piece, I had to include some of your photography. I've got a few pieces of this,
Okay. Oh, this is
but
really nice.
isn't it? I don't know where you are, but wow, what a beautiful photo, honey, of you.
Thank you so much. So this is actually my sister.
This
She
she looks
modeled for me. She models for me. Back then, I tried so many things actually. I mean, I tried a lot of things in the creative space, and photography was one of them. I I think this was 2020 during the COVID lockdown season. I tried to explore photography with my phone. I tried editing and the rest of that. So this is actually my dad's compound, and I was like, okay, just get ready. I did her makeup too, so I'm like, okay, get ready. Let me do your makeup. Come out. It's a bright day. Let's take photos. So this is her posing for me, and and yeah,
she, she's beautiful, but I thought she was you. I think you're beautiful. I'm like, you guys
uh,
obviously look a lot alike.
yes,
Very,
yes, we do
yeah,
actually.
yeah,
We do.
sisters. It is such a striking composition in this. I mean, because the contrast, first of all, the blue and the yellow shirt and pants. I don't know if that's pants or a skirt, but with that, with the compound, with the building, it's just really nice. And I love the angle that, you took on this as well, too. That it's not just
Thank
straight,
you.
right? That it's at a
Yes, yes.
diagonal. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. Now, does she pose for a lot of your artwork too, or just photography?
Just photography.
Nice. Are you still doing your photography?
I think I have paused with that for now. I'm not into photography for now. I don't know what the future holds, but then it's something I would really want to go into. But for now, I am focused on art.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I know. It's like, whenever I take a break, I might go into a photography. And then when I'm done with it, I'll go back into the arts or I'll go back into sculpture, and just kind of mix up. So I understand that, but beautifully done. I know,
Thank you.
guys. Absolutely gorgeous. We love it. Keep it all up. Multi talented, isn't she, everyone? Multi talented. Beautiful family. See, loves the yellow. She's got so
Yeah.
many. Maybe that just are choosing the yellow. I don't know, sweetie. I love yellow,
I
but this
mean,
is so
for
beautiful.
and yellow has when it comes to picking outfits, I don't think I would pick yellow. But I don't know, it keeps appearing in my work. So there's just some kind of connection with yellow and my works. I really do not understand, but then I think I'm going to understand that later on. So this piece is not. I don't have. Okay, this is the bricks not boundaries series I did. I have the bricks at the background, just trying to say that there's actually a story behind this series, trying to say that we shouldn't be held bound by the circumstances we are faced with. Yes. So there is no limit to what we can do if we open our hearts towards it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just use the bricks at the background, and in my that compound I tend to there's just this wall I tend to see every time I'm painting. When I look out the window, I see this brick wall and it's really beautiful. So I think it's now has a way of influencing my paintings over time. So I just have like bricks
Mhm.
in elements of bricks in my work too.
Right. Well, it provides a
And then of
really
course
nice
the scarves.
background. Sorry, go ahead. Oh,
Oh, I'm
okay.
done. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say the brick adds a really nice contrast to the background. I like,
Oh, thank you.
right? And so it does, because sometimes, you can make it abstract, but, or you can make it plain. But I think, a lot of times I want something going on in the background. And I think that brick does a really good job. And they're talking
Thank
about how they love that your pieces all have a story. And I think that that's great. You guys should be making, if you never have, I think you should make pieces that tell a story. I call mine statements. You obviously have something else. She's like, I have a series, but that's basically what it is, that tells these narratives, right? And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Amazing. They're loving this. I know, guys, absolutely loving this. So tell us about the scarves, because that's something I see a lot in your work. Almost every
Oh,
piece has scarves.
okay. So that is the main, I mean, the scarf is the main element I'm trying to explore in my work. Whatever other figures, including figures, the background, the bricks, those are side, those are
Right.
extra elements. I mean, the main thing I talk about is scarves and exploring scarves and the cultural effect, the psychological effect it has on humans or it has on the wearer to say.
Hmm.
Yes. So growing up, I grew up in a home where so we go to church and we always tie the scarf. I think that's also influenced my my art and my idea towards it. And you see most religion, they tend to wear the scarf. So I trying to explore and tell a story
Hmm.
and yes, and question why and how does this item, how does this material makes people feel actually. So now you see that the scarf has moved. There's a shift in from just tying the scarf to cover our hair to church to now becoming an actual fashion item. You see people wear it now to decorate themselves, to make themselves look good. Where we some people even use it as shawls, in their neck and in their handbag. And we have some really fashionable scarves. So that those are the topics I'm trying to explore
Right.
in my work.
You eat. No, I totally understand that. I mean, even in Nigeria, you have traditional um, fabrics that represent certain, like, I want to call it a tribe or a clan or a family. I know that from some of my mentors, you guys, some of
Yes,
the ones I
yes.
really love. Nikita Crosby is from Nigeria, and she came over here, and so she brought like certain fabrics that she puts in her work that are traditional to Nigerian, tribes or families or history. And so that's also a representation. I don't know if these scarves have something to do with a certain family history or whatever, but they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love it, guys. So much fun. Oh, our next one. Wow, that is awesome.
Okay. So this piece is part of the reading piece. So the
Hmm.
piece where the you see the female figure sitting in the field and throwing off the scarf. So this is also part of it. I mean, a scarf moving in different ways, how it can flow in different ways in different directions. So that's what I'm basically talking about on this particular painting.
Nice. And yeah, I
Yeah,
love the movement, right? Just love this movement, almost as if it's a wave from the ocean.
wave.
Just
Yes.
right, just beautiful. Now, do you have somebody that stands for something like this, or is this just all from your imagination?
Oh, I get references from, yeah, I have someone stand and take pictures and just have them demonstrate and take pictures. I also source for um, inspiration online and just do some kind of combination and just
Mhm.
include some elements of design to make it different from my imagination.
Oh, I agree. I love to do that too. I'm always like you, I'm always inspired by something, and it may just be a certain little thing, and it may not even be the same thing I put in my artwork, but it's inspired me. Like, oh, I like maybe this curve, or I like the way that looks. Like an ocean wave might inspire
Yes,
me to do this kind of movement, as you've done. And I just love that. But just so much, as she is just like, oh, right, moving with rhythm. Amazing.
rhythm. Yes.
I love this. Absolutely amazing. Isn't she fantastic? Pastels, guys. You guys always blow me away with your work in pastels. I'll tell you that.
Thank
Just
you.
someday, I always say someday I'm going to have to try that medium, because the more I have you guys on, the more I'm always
Oh, you should.
just in awe.
Yes, yes, you should. You should. It's interesting. I mean, it has its own flaws. It has its own technicality, but then it's really amazing using pastel. The only downside is you don't get to. You have to really, plan what you want to do. I mean, if you are drawing or paint, if you want to draw on a very expensive canvas, so you have to plan that beforehand on a small sheet of paper before transferring to your main work area, because there's a way pastel works. Once you start, you know, you hardly correct whatever mistake you make. It's hard to correct. That's just the I think the downside of using pastel.
Right, right. And
So
it's a
yeah,
little messy. Your hands probably always messy.
yeah, sure, sure. That's one. That is what I mean. That's what makes us artists. You have to be ready and be open for the messy parts, and then
Not this artist. Not me. I don't. That's very seldom do I. I can't have my hands dirty. I don't. I do play every once in a while, and I'm like, ah. But that's what makes you guys all special. We have a question from you from the audience. Do you use oil pastels or soft
or
pastels?
soft pastels. Oh, I use
Soft
soft
pastels.
pastels.
There you guys go. Right. Look at that, messy but fun. I'll have to
But
try
fun,
it,
yeah.
guys. I'll have to try it. You guys encourage me to. Dirty fingers. That's right. That's right. I love it though. This is extraordinary, beautiful piece. And they just keep getting better and better, everyone. Amazing.
Oh,
Now, before
okay.
we move on this, are these friends that you know? Are these family members? Who are we looking at, sweetie?
Oh, not these are imaginary images, figures.
Okay. Okay. Very good imagination. All right. Tell us about her. Wow, she's so pretty.
This is if you look at the background, she's just someone that's I think she took a vacation or something, because the scarf she's putting on looks very she looks like a very expensive, classy
Hmm.
woman who just wants a time to herself. So I think this is like she went for vacation, and you see the sun is just rising, and yeah,
Right.
she just wants a time to herself.
Nice. I'd love to be on this vacation too. Could be going
And
somewhere, it'd be in Egypt. She could just be in the prairies. She could be just going, visiting the mountains. But look at this. And I love how the sun is reflecting on her scarf, on her clothes. Beautiful.
and then I also wanted to experiment on different fold patterns, drapery of scarves. So instead of this being tied the normal way at the back, this is wrapped around her neck. So it's just a
Right.
way to try out different technique, different ways this scarf can be worn. Yeah.
Yes. There was a day, especially here in America, where women always did this. You go out, there's always scarves. That was a part of it. Whether it
Yes.
was a hat or a scarf, I'd love to see some of these things come back every
It's
once in a
so
while.
interesting to see. I love it.
Hmm. And like you said, that kind of look makes them look like they're somebody important. I agree. Very regal. They say very regal. Love that. A question from the audience: how big is your work? Do you know the size?
Oh, the size is um I think the biggest size I've made is 20 by 26 inch.
Nice.
Yes. So I really
No,
make small pieces. This one is I think this is A3 size, A3 paper size. Yes.
right, right. Very nice. You guys are going to see something because I have a photo that will show you that as we go on. But oh, absolutely amazing work. Right. Oh, I know this one. I used this last one for your promo. I love this one so much.
I love
Tell us,
it too.
right? Amazing. Tell us about this beautiful piece.
Oh, so this is the rhythm piece. There are three. I think there are three works in that piece, and this is the third one. The third
Hmm.
one, the lady who sat at the the garden, waving the scarf, flowing with the scarf, and this one is dancing instead of sitting. So she's just dancing and with her scarf, not tied, not tied this time around in her head, on her head, but she's dancing with it. So it's just
Right.
yeah,
Exactly. The movement. I'm glad that you guys are seeing that too. I said, harness the wind. I agree. That's very much very true. And I
thank
love
you.
the
So
colors. Go ahead.
thank you. I wanted to explore with blue this time around instead of the usual yellow. I mean, there's still yellow in this, not to say. I have a bit of yellow mixed with the blue on this
Hmm.
piece. But I just wanted something that has like just a monochrome.
That's right. That's right. Well, it complements it. It's a contrast to it. That
Yes,
yellow,
there is.
right? Just a little bit of the yellow in it. It's just a beautiful contrast in that. But we're noticing the scarf and everybody's noticing the scarf, but look at the details on the skin and her back, everybody. I mean, there's all these little moments that I just really, really notice. And I'm like, just the shading of her muscles and her, shoulder blades and everything and on her arms. You did so good with the skin on this one as well. It's
Thank you.
beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. I don't know. Like this is one of my favorites. Everybody, and maybe it is the blue, but I don't know. The little moments, like I said, with she's just so happy, and it's another one
Yeah,
of
she is.
joy and right
So she's
celebration.
dancing with so much vigor. That is why you can see. So I try to emphasize the rates, the vigor at which she's dancing with the muscle,
She's
with
dancing.
the
That's
yes,
right.
the emphasis on the
Yes.
muscles and skin and strength. She's dancing with so much strength and
And maybe that's exactly what I'm seeing here. And I'm glad you brought that up. Dancing. Her movement looks like she's dancing. You're right.
yes.
Beautiful. Wow, that's so beautiful. Hmm. I know, guys. I can sit here and just geek out. I'm over. I need to check on the chat. They love it too.
Thank you.
But sometimes, everyone, I have to just stop and stare and just go, oh, and notice and relish in those beautiful moments. Those shadows and highlights on her skin just make it so much. And I love the textured background. Don't you guys love that? How it's a little bit darker around the bottom in the corners and it goes into this light textured surface. Really beautiful. Oh, I know. We got a lot of Artist Corner family showing up here, guys. Thank you so much for coming and supporting our dear friend.
Thank
Amazing.
you. Thank you.
Oh, we love it, Mercy. We love it. Oh, the next one, guys. All right. I think I got the. Is this the photo one versus the drawing? I think I put up the wrong one. Tell us about this piece,
Oh,
because
this is the reference. This is the
right there's
reference
a
I used
drawing.
for.
I'll go find it. You keep talking. I'll go find it. Tell us about the
Okay.
reference, and I'll find the drawing.
Okay, so this is Kat Bonds. I don't know, she's a musician, she's an artist. I am so much inspired by her work. So what drew me to this particular painting is what is actually written behind the book, How to Be Human. That's really, I love how the cover art for her new album she released last year, for her album she released last year, yes. So I was so drawn to what was actually written on the book, How to Be Human. It's like reading, how to actually be empathetic, how to live rightfully as a human. So now then the layout of the cover art, the colors, the bookshelf at the background, those inspired me and drew me to, create my own version of that cover art. So yes, this
On the
is
fly. Go ahead.
so this is my version of it.
Oh man. So yes, really beautiful. Obviously, you guys see that that's all right, because on the fly, I know how to find you guys and where to follow you. Everybody go follow her. Everything about. Isn't it beautiful? Now that you've seen the reference, and now that you've seen the drawing, I mean, now it's awesome. You can see the little tiny reference on the side. Don't we love the story? She's a wonderful artist in her own right, and so what an honor. Do you tag her? Did she see
Yeah,
this?
I did actually, and she liked it. Yes, she liked it. I tagged her after I finished with this. It was really interesting. I mean, I was happy. I was pleased doing this. Thank you. Mhm.
Right? I bet. People get real excited when you do a piece of them and you show them. A famous person or whatever, if they get to see it, they're like, "Oh, thank you so much." Right? I know, guys. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. Amazing. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
Absolutely awesome. Right? You can see this piece in every elementary school library. That would be really good. Right? I agree. I agree. Now, has your work sold? Did you give this to her, or has it sold, or is it in a school or anything like that?
It's not sold yet, and not in a school yet. I still have the piece with me. Hopefully, I get to sell it one day. I
Hmm.
mean, it's up for sale. I It's up for sale, but it's still with me.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But somebody, and hopefully, we're gonna just share this out, because all of you guys are gonna help me. Because if you guys think this belongs in a school, let's make sure that we get this shared out so it ends up in an amazing school. Because you guys know how much I love reading, and I think this is awesome. How to Be Human. Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Sorry about that, but I found it. I found it. So back to hers, and it might be it might be me. I love the yellow.
Oh,
Awesome. Look at how beautiful this is, though. And it's so different,
I
Mercy, from the
mean,
one we saw that has the black background versus the bright yellow background.
I
Striking.
I love this piece so much. I don't know. There's just something about this piece that is
Hmm.
calming, and you know the figure. I try to make the figure not so fashionable, but fashionable and you know beautiful. So I wanted to have like a figure with elongated nose, and I mean the facial features just quite different from the conventional figures we see. Yes, so I did something with the nose and made it longer, and had to pair her earrings with the yellow background, and make her the skin tone very dark, so there can be like a contrast between the figure and the painting, the scarf. Yes.
I know. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, and it's just gorgeous. I am so happy. I don't, I know you can always rewatch this, Mercy, if you don't see all these chats, but you're lighting up. You're lighting up the views here and the chats. I know. Isn't
Thank
this
you.
beautiful? Yeah, and it's just like I said, the total contrast, because I like the one that had the black in the background with just the charcoal and those flashes of moments. Excuse me.
Sorry.
I love this one too. I love the all yellow background because it makes her pop out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So beautiful, so stunning.
I mean, that was a picture I had in mind when I was creating this piece. I needed something. I needed like a very sharp contrast between background and the figure. Yes, I had that in mind actually.
You did so good. You did so good. Is there a piece that you say I will never give away?
I mean, art is, I'm still alive to create more. I believe I would create better pieces, and
There you
yes,
go.
I believe I'll create better pieces. I mean, art is meant to share.
Hmm.
That's the beauty for to me. That's the beauty of art, for other people to experience, to also get to experience what you are creating. And these
I
pieces, every one of them is out for sale.
right.
Yeah.
I know. I know. And there's some amazing, wonderful museums here that I could totally see it in. And I just love it. I'm sure there is there as well too, celebrating their cultures. But sometimes, especially in the United States, is there's such a mixture of people from all around the world that I can see that in one of our museums here. She's so striking, so beautiful, and just celebrates the wonderful Nigerian culture. Amazing, amazing.
Thank you.
I agree. They say the same thing. Artists always get better, like a fine wine. I know the more we do, I guess, the better we get. Very beautiful. What's another thing too is how consistent that background is as well. I mean, it's like you can't even see a line or anything in it. I mean, that must take a lot of work to get it completely full with all that yellow.
Um,
Not,
I wanted to. Sorry, I didn't get that.
oh, okay. Is it hard to make the yellow in the background solid like that?
So the yellow at the background is kind of a mixture with so it's not so vivid. I mixed with a little light brown, very light. So it's just a blend of both colors. And I just wanted to make it plain, just plain.
It is
I didn't want to mix it with any other shade of yellow.
right. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. All right, everyone. Our next piece. Tell us about her.
Oh, she's sitting in the lobby, looking outside, and you know, just being herself in her, no pressure, no, in her space, just really feeling her space with her scarf wrapped around her neck, and yes, thank you. So you can
Wow.
see outside the compound, outside the space, the environment, you can see some kind of um, flowers, grasses. When you look like outside the, when you look outside the compound. So yes.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We had a question. Whoops, sorry, got a question from the audience. Which artist has inspired you? Do you have a favorite artist?
Yeah, I do actually. Kemet Oliver has actually inspired me. So Kemet Oliver is an American, the first American artist to design scarves for Hermes. Yes. So
Okay,
he inspires me a lot, and
nice.
yeah, how his works is actually very rooted in family, and in his scarf, his designs. I mean, he designs scarves, yeah. So he
That's
has
oh,
yes, he
right.
has
I see what you're
elements.
saying. Go ahead.
So he has like some elements of his childhood experience in his design, and that is really inspiring. And
Nice.
one day, I hope that I also get to design scarves for a big brand. I mean, that is the end goal
Mm-hmm.
by the special grace of God. Yeah, so that's why I get to.
Very nice. Very nice. I pulled him up so everybody can see who he is. That is just amazing. I didn't at first. They're like works of arts, but as soon as you said they're scarves, I had to take a look, and I'm like, you're right. Each one is a scarf.
Yeah,
That is
each one.
amazing. Wow. We can show real quickly. Let me remove that. We'll show you guys real quick who her inspiration is, because I love to learn about artists. I am not familiar with this artist, everybody. So look at this. And this is absolutely amazing, right?
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And you can see how big they are. Look at this one right here, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's his thing, everybody. And it's so awesome to see who inspires us. So then when we look at something, we're like, I can see a little bit of that. Look at that, right? Framed and hung. Look at that. I think that is great. Wow. So awesome to see who inspires you, my friend. Thank you for sharing that artist with us. Wasn't that
Thank
fun to
you.
see? I agree. Wow. Absolutely awesome. All right,
So
back
I
to
mean,
you. Go ahead.
so he creates work, and he is very open to. I like the fact that he, in one of his interviews, he said he is open. His art is not just for him. I mean, the meaning is not just for him. So when you get to look at his work, you also get to share your own experience. You know, you get to respond to the arts as it is. So the meaning is not just particular to just him, it's also particular to the individuals, the people who are also sharing, getting to see the work and share from it.
Right. Amazing. And one of these days, everyone, I'm going to write that down where I'm going to do a challenge for you guys to show off who your favorite artist is, and then a piece that might have something to do with, a little bit of them. I think that would be a really great prompt. So I think that's awesome. And I'm really happy you introduced us as this amazing artist, because I had never heard of him. And now I know about who Kermit Oliver is. How awesome is that? Fantastic.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome. So tell us about this beautiful woman sitting here.
Okay, so this is I think this piece is aside the scarf. I'm trying to the scarf pieces I have. So this is just a human sitting. This the title of this is I dream to fantasize my reality. So this piece was inspired actually by my dream. So I had a night. I would call it a fantastic dream.
Mm-hmm.
So I, after having it, I saw myself in a very like good place. Those kind of dreamy that is quite difficult for you to get out of, and because of how good it is. So when I woke up, I realized it was a dream. I'm like, oh wow. So I sat up, just folded my legs the way she is doing right now, and just looked. I'm like, I wish this particular dream comes to reality. I don't know if I'm making sense or if I'm being
Yeah,
weird, but then that was what happened. And then I went to my drawing board and did this. So this was how I felt that night. that morning when I woke up from that very good dream, that fantastic, dream. I was like, this is too good. God, make this happen for me. And yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the rope shows the curtain you would have in a room. So this is like a room space. Yes. So I just gave the drapes, those kind of curtains you have in a very, yeah. And then the
Yes.
flower pots, and she's sitting up, just woke up from a very good dream.
I love that. How many of you guys get inspired in your dreams? Come on, artists. I do. I'm one of those that totally gets inspired in my dreams. I'm like, oh, I've got to create that. Especially when I was going to school, and the art was always around me, and I had lots of time, and things to get graded. But I would dream of something, and I'd wake up and be like, ooh, I want to paint that emotion, or ooh, I want to paint that dream, right?
Yes.
I love it. You're right in the beautifulness of the world of art, my friend. I know. Isn't this
Thank
fantastic?
you.
You're welcome. How awesome. Just beautiful. I'm glad you guys are all enjoying these. Yes, I know they keep getting better and better each piece. This one I had never seen before when I went to go look through your work. I was like, wow,
Oh,
this
okay.
tells a huge story. Yes, tell us about this.
So this is my, the photography you showed earlier on, my sister. So this is her again. She modeled for me. This was when she always, poses for me to take photographs. So I actually have a photograph of this particular drawing. I just emphasized on I drew that. So I drew the picture I took of her, the photograph I took of her.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, did you make her cry or did
Yes.
you just add the tear?
Oh, that's okay. At the time, she had a little, she had like a little pimple on her face. So I think that's what you're saying. So I just wanted to play with,
Okay.
light and dark shade, and yes, just practically and basically practicing drawing and how to, shade better, and yes.
Okay. Oh, I see from the drawing now when I go look at the photo, I pulled that up and yes, I see what you're talking about. But from the drawing, I thought maybe she had a tear coming down from her face.
Oh no, no,
Nice.
that's not it. Yeah.
She is beautiful. You guys want to see the reference
Thank
photo?
you.
I know you do. I love having your your page up now because you guys, this is the reference right there. There we go. That is the reference. And see, it's totally different. But yeah, I thought this was more about an emotion, um, right? But really beautiful. You can see the difference. And she's an amazing photographer. See what I mean, guys? Absolutely an amazing photographer as well.
Thank you.
Fantastic, Mercy. Wow. Wow. Love it. What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me go grab your guys' comments. Amazing. I know. The eyes, guys, the eyes, isn't it fantastic? The eyes in your art are so expressive, they say. I know. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to stop sharing
Thank
that.
you.
Put this one back up so we're on track. I loved being able to go and look at some of these reference photos. And now I'll grab some of these other comments. See, I thought it was a tier two until we saw the reference photo because, man, and that's the eye of the viewer, because if we didn't know the story, you might think that she was crying. I mean, brings a whole different perspective to the piece, doesn't it? I know. I like the drawing too. Fantastic. Oh, yes. I'm glad you guys are noticing the little bits, right? The ears. Isn't that awesome? The hair. Wow, I know. Absolutely awesome. And the eyes. Don't we love that stare?
So there's actually a full image of this drawing. I
Is
mean,
it
it's
really?
yes, there is a full
I'm looking.
Well, I think that should be like down my post.
Okay.
So
I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay. I am not seeing the full one yet. I'm scrolling, scrolling. I like how you cut it off. I'm not seeing the full one. You
okay,
might have to try that.
I will share that with the community. I'll share that later when we are done with.
Okay, that's awesome. That would be lovely. And please do.
Okay.
You're just inspiring me to tell everyone we want to see your old stuff. We want to see your new stuff. We want to just see something from you every day. So please don't forget to
Thank
share
you.
your work in the corner. I love that. All right, guys. Our next amazing piece. Oh, she might be my favorite. It's the hair. I just that contrast of that beautiful
Yes, yes.
white hair.
So it's basically a young person that has like hair. So white hair in when we see a white hair in Africa, I don't know about other parts of other cultures or other parts of the world, but in Africa, when someone has like a white hair, they said the person has so much wisdom. Yes. So, and this white hair is always associated with, aging people and old people. But then I wanted to change the narrative, right? I mean, a young person can have a white hair, and then
Mhm.
if a young person having a white hair can also have so much wisdom that we get to associate with, the elderly, the old people. Yes, yes. So that was the idea behind this particular painting.
Right? I knew you guys would love this.
Thank
So
you.
many wonderful things going on here. Her beautiful dress, right? I mean, and that just all that color that's in actually, it's, we see yellow, but there's so much color built into that with the oranges and the browns and the purple, even as even in
Yes.
the contrast purple behind her, but still, even in the hair, it's white, but look at the color in all of that with the twists and the turns and the buns and the beautiful. I mean, just everything about her. She just looks like almost like something you would almost think a queen,
Thank
young,
you.
wisdom, or princess. Beautiful. I agree. Wisdom, regal, and very well done. I agree. I know she rocks. That's what they say. I know, right? Isn't she beautiful? Just your imagination, or is this somebody that you've seen somewhere that inspired this?
Yes, someone actually. So I have like a friend who has she's very young and she has a white hair,
Really?
like natural white, and it's so beautiful. I see her, and so they always tell her, "Oh, you have a white hair, you have so much wisdom. You have white hair, you have so much money." So it's just a myth. I mean, so it's she actually inspired this painting. Not that she has the white hair fully covered, but a little bit. But my own idea, now bringing it out in arts and creating that, I wanted my own to have like a fully covered white hair.
Good choice. Good choice. And there's so many things from her jewelry. Look at her beautiful necklace,
Yes,
right?
just
I
looking
mean,
to make her elegant and
man, that's so beautiful. And I love it. I mean, even down here on the corner, the very bottom corner underneath the signature, you can see these moments of the purple. She's just incorporated so much color in this piece. If you guys haven't noticed the texture in the background, so beautiful. How long did it take you to create her?
this took I think this took 4 to 5 hours uninterrupted, yeah.
Wow. You're
I
so
mean,
amazing.
the hair, depicting the hair actually gave me tough time. I didn't find it quite easy bringing out the folds in the hair. I actually I had this picture in mind. I mean, wrapped a full hair wrapped and just a strand coming down. So that's actually putting that on paper actually gave me a quite a tough time to, you know. So yeah.
You mastered this. everything, the highlights on her face to the shadows in her cheeks, the jewelry, the
Yeah.
tones in her
Yeah.
hair. I wish that you guys could see this on a large screen like I'm looking at, but just like there is beautiful, even like blues and grays in there in her hair. I mean, it's just so beautifully done. Absolutely a masterpiece, my friend. Love it. Love it. All right. Our next fantastic piece, everybody, is him. And I got a surprise for you after this one. But oh my gosh, she's so great. Not only does she master the women, she also masters these beautiful men. Look at this. Tell us about him.
Oh, so I sat down one day and then I remembered my grandfather. So this is not him. I mean, he died way younger, and I really can't lay hold of pictures of my granddad. But then I remembered how kind he was, how peaceful he was, how accommodating he was. And then I was like, okay, I need to do something about these thoughts. And then I went to my drawing board and drew this. So I saw this picture online. I saw the reference online. So immediately I saw the reference, I thought to myself, I said, oh, this person almost looks like my granddad. So I just changed some features and yeah. So basically this piece is inspired by my granddad. May he so rest in peace.
Right? Amen to that. May he be in heaven dancing with the family.
Amen.
That's what I always picture. I'm like, when I go to heaven, I'm gonna be dancing with my family.
Yeah, you are.
That's right. I love, I guys, isn't this beautiful? Just captured the character, the kindness, everything. Look at that big, huge smile on his face, the gentleness. Love it. I know. And that's beautiful. Facial work is excellent. I know. His smile made me smile, they said. And it is. It's a really nice
Yes.
tribute. Amazing.
And it just keeps reminding me, this piece keeps reminding me that the more we get older, the more, I mean, when I get to see old people, I just remember to, be more kinder to them
Hmm.
and be more, what's it called now? What's the word to use? Just be kind to them. Yeah.
Hmm.
Whenever I
They
see
have
this piece, I'm reminded that
They have
because we
a
are
lot
going
of
to,
wisdom, a lot of stories, and experiences that we need to treasure, and a lot of
yes,
hidden talents that may not even be around anymore. But
yes.
I love it. I know my father is quite old, and I just love it when he comes to visit because I'm like, you could tell me stories all day. I just think it's so sweet. Be tender to your
And he
elders.
did that too. He told us a lot of stories. I mean,
That's oh, you
a lot of
remember.
a lot of stories. I mean, I was so little then. I mean, I think I was like 5 when
All
he
right,
passed. So I just have like a
great.
little memories of him. But then when he came visiting, he would sit us down, carry some of us on his laps, and tell us like a lot of stories, African stories, myths, and the ones that we feel that are weird. He would tell us scary stories, interesting stories that will make us laugh. It was so interesting, spending time with him when he was always around. And
Mhm.
yeah,
That's right. I love that too. I love that too. How awesome it is. And you guys, just because I wanted you to see, a lot of you asked how big her work was, and I saw this photo that someone took of you in process of creating.
oh, yes.
Wow. Wow. I love this photo. Talk about work in progress picture, everyone. Look at how awesome this is. Who took this picture, my friend? Or did you set the camera
Oh,
up?
this is I was with my sister here. I think this was 2024. Yeah, I was with my sister. I think then I just left my 9 to 5. So I did a corporate job, but then we got laid off. So I was like, oh, that was when I actually decided to start art fully. So I went to visit my sister and I bought a little drawing materials, painting materials, and started a career. fully. So this was me
In your element.
in, in my element. Yeah.
Oh man, it's so beautiful.
Thank
Just
you.
so beautiful. I love this. And I love that it's black and white as well. It gives it, that um monotone where it just I don't know. Sometimes I really love black and white. Gives it a
Oh,
whole different
okay.
feel, right? The
Yes,
photo,
yes.
the photo. Because they could have taken this in color, but I love the black and white feel. Dramatic. That's the word I'm looking for. It gives it a wonderful, like you guys said, light and shadows in this piece gives it a dramatic effect. Very nice.
Actually facing the window, and I actually enjoyed the space. It was calm, it was quiet. You see, there's like a natural light coming in, and yeah,
Beautiful moment. We
beautiful
should
moment.
all be taking pictures of us in process like this, everybody. I think that is a great
Definitely.
idea. A great idea.
I love doing that a lot. I mean, when I draw, when I paint my new pieces, I have like pictures, videos of processes in, working, and most of those videos I tend to post them on LinkedIn
Hmm.
and Instagram. Yeah.
I've thought about getting those, but if you guys ever do, Instagram, actually, I know that I think you found me on Facebook, which is great. But I've thought about LinkedIn too. Are you getting a lot of awareness on LinkedIn?
Not so much. I mean, LinkedIn is a very professional
Right, right,
media. Yes. So I
exactly.
tend to post my professional work on
Yeah.
LinkedIn more more than my arts. So I think more of my art is on Instagram than LinkedIn.
Right. Well, if you guys are on Instagram, tell them how to find you, Mercy. Is it the same handle, Mercy, on Instagram? Oh, I think she froze, guys. Uh-oh. Well, while she is frozen, maybe she'll come back in just a minute. We get to check out this amazing piece. Our next amazing piece. Look at how beautiful this is. Right? It's a great reminder, everybody, too, to please help support the show. Thank you,
It's
thank you,
called
thank you.
Studios. Mercy
There we
Aziegbe.
go. Okay. Did you hear us? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Maybe she'll come back. Sorry, guys. It's not you. You don't need to refresh. Let's see if she comes back.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, there you are. There you are. I was just asking your Instagram.
Okay,
Uh,
it's Mercy Aziegbe dot studios.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Tell us about this piece. We've got a few more, everybody. 5 or 6 more wonderful pieces. And look at this
Oh,
one.
so this is just a lady in her garden with the scarf again. Yeah. So I just wanted to create. I stayed with my sister, like I said earlier, and then there's this bush part. This part I always take because I took some part-time job. I taught kids, after in the evening I go to take them some lectures. So there's this part I take, and it's full of this sunflower. So that was what actually inspired me to make this painting. So I would pass the garden, and it had so much, and it's so beautiful, and you have like butterflies all over it, you know, having their feel of it. And then I was like, okay, so I need to make something like this, but with a figure, having a
Beautiful.
figure in it. So this is just a lady in her garden, perceiving her sunflower and just taking everything in.
Mhm. The color in her dress is unbelievable. Absolutely
Thank you.
unbelievable. I love how it starts with those yellow, oranges, and purples and goes down into the greens. is just almost translucent, like almost like a pearl, the way it shines, and reflects other colors off of it. Beautiful, beautiful, amazing, isn't it, guys? I am so glad we got to see that while she's frozen. Thank you guys so much for your beautiful comments and compliments. Isn't she just gorgeous? And I agree. I love how she makes women up out of her imagination, and this piece is just phenomenal. This one is fun. This,
Actually, an old drawing of
I
mine.
know, but it's so fun. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think before I started exploring and creating pieces with scarf, I was very invested with women with full natural hair, afro. So we call it afro in Africa.
Mhm.
It's actually inspired by my own hair because I have like a very full and long natural hair. Yeah, so it's really trying to depict different women. I think I have like two or three pieces that I have women with full hair. Yeah,
Mhm. Ah,
I'm trying
ah,
to appreciate, just appreciating women that's
mhm.
African women with the full natural hair.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I love it. I do. I love that. I love that natural to it. Just let it flow, let it be, and it's just beautiful. And I agree with you guys. Great hair. Look at all of that texture and color and everything's built in there. And it's just right. I just love it. She's like so beautiful to me. And that's why I chose to show you guys this one because I'm like, it's just so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I can't put they're putting emojis of hearts up. Let's see what I can do. I can't do your emojis, guys, but I will try to put something in there for you. But they're loving it. That's one thing bad about this platform. Sorry, guys. So let's see. We'll put a little heart. They're putting hearts. They're putting hearts in there. There we go.
Thank you, everyone.
I love it. Right, natural black woman. I agree with the most beautiful hair, beautiful skin, great features. Oh man, just absolutely beautiful. Right? I know natural hair is just beautiful. I agree. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I saw a piece like this when I was in New York City. But it was like almost the entire size of the wall. And I was just, oh, you're just entranced by it. You're like, wow,
Hmm. Hmm.
it was really beautiful. Really beautiful. Okay. New work, my friend. New work. So tell us
Yeah.
about the
So I think I am trying to see how I can work more with the bricks. I said I'm trying to incorporate the brick wall into my work, and I don't know how that would go. I'm still experimenting. So this is just a brick wall. I was trying to experiment with different colors, different shades, different textures, and see how. So give it a little crack. Yes. So I said I would sit down close to my when I sit in my studio painting and just look outside. I'm always looking at this brick wall in my compound, and it's really beautiful. So it gives the same shade, the same texture. I just love how the texture is. I love how the shade is. It's so beautiful. So then,
Mhm.
yes. So this is just what I was doing, experimenting with different colors and see
Yeah,
how it turns out.
very good. And you're going to incorporate these maybe in the background of your pieces, or are you going to do?
Yeah, in the background and I'm still working on trying to bring them into the main elements of design. You know how yes, into the main elements of design
Mhm.
and see how. So it
Oh,
may not be realistic. I don't plan to make them realistic. I know this one is looking a little bit realistic, but then I want to see some abstract brick design on the scarf.
nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I love that idea. I love abstracts. That would be awesome. That would
Thank
be
you.
awesome. I could see little things, growing out of the cracks or different
Yes, so some
angles.
little flowers growing out of the cracks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. The bricks look so good, right? I love that. I know. It's very, very good, everyone. Very good. Amazing. Welcome, new viewers, everybody. Remember to hit those buttons, please. Like, follow, and share. Thank you. Thank you. Tell us about this piece.
Oh, so this is a piece, a reference I saw from, I'm sorry, let me bring a reference I saw from a book I'm currently reading. It's called Fabric of Vision by Annie Hollander. Yes,
Okay.
Fabric of Vision by Annie Hollander. So I'm trying to study dress and drapery in painting, since that is what my painting over time is centered around. Yeah. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to read generally how drapery, how dress, how fabric patterns, different ways at which drapery
Right.
forms. Yes.
That's right. And it's a good thing to study. I mean, we saw that in your piece with the woman on the pedestal and the yellow drapery, but it's
Yeah.
really good to keep practicing. How do clothes drape down? How do the folds work? And I think
How
that's really
fold
awesome.
works. Yes. Yes.
I know. I think this is great. Great, great, great that you're studying and you're keeping busy all the time. Are you still in school? No, you said you graduated, right?
Yeah, I graduated
Nice.
2019.
I understand. Very nice. Very nice. I know. Isn't this a great little study? How often do you do these kind of pieces to keep practicing? Do you do this often? Just practice?
Oh, this is for practice. Yes.
Yes.
This is
Very
for
nice.
practice. Yeah.
Very nice. We love it. Absolutely
Thank
love
you.
it. Look, and this is what she's talking about. How do I
This is for,
incorporate that brick and my
and
scarf? Oh, voila!
yeah. So this is it. Um working on a new body of work, and I have this, I'm trying to see how I can, you know, focus on the main elements of my work, which is a scarf. So for now, I don't know. I'm trying to remove figures from my works and just focus on the scarf and see how that turns out. So I'll be incorporating other elements of design like the brick. I said I will be using more of that in my work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and see how I can, So this one is titled Lavender Drape, the lavender drape. So a little shift from the yellow and trying other colors and see how they form, how they become.
Mm-hmm.
Because the end goal is, designing scarf for
Right.
for all. Yeah.
And I love how you combined the two. You are practicing how do I draw bricks, everyone? And she just does studies, practice and practice. And then she does all this work with scarves. And then she puts the two together and look at how beautiful this composition is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
How amazing. So much detail in the bricks. And then look at the detail in the flowers. Look at the detail in the folds. Now that you guys have seen her do the brick study, the fold study, the scarf study, and now we see it all together, it's a masterpiece.
Thank you.
hmm I love it. Great combination idea. I know. I agree with you over there. Very
I
nice.
mean, these kind words are really encouraging. I really appreciate, because then when after I create these pieces, I honestly do not really see I mean, I just create, okay, fine. But then you telling me these works are amazing means so much. So
hmm
it means a lot to me. I mean,
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, this is why I love having these shows too, because it's not just me. It's a great way to get feedback from the audience, right? And and they're loving this. I mean, it just and separately things too, like, oh, I love the brick. Oh, I just saw those flowers. Oh, I love those purple ends, that they're so much darker on the scarves, or I love the folds. I love the shadows. And so this
Thank
piece
you.
works really well, and they are loving that.
Thank you.
Love it. You're
So
welcome.
I'm also trying to see how I can talk about how flexible the scarf is. So I am also experimenting and working on showing the flexibility that comes with the scarf. Yeah.
That's right. I agree. Isn't she talented? So excited to
Thank
have
you.
her. So excited to have her and see, oh man, another new piece. You're
Yeah.
into some purples right now. It's it's
Of
awesome.
course. Yes. So this is actually like a series. The purple, the
Purple city.
lavender drape, the
Nice.
lavender drape. Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's looking at as time goes on, I would work on other colors. I want to
Nice.
start working with other colors, but yes, and scarves, and creating different colors, different shades of
Mhm.
scarves.
I love it though. I love that you have series based on a color. We have the yellow series, and then we have a blue
Yeah.
series,
Now
and now
there's
we
the
have a
purple.
lavender series.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Love that. Now, do you have a whole bunch of scarves? Is that something you own? I never asked.
Oh, so these scarves, no, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm trying to actually start painting on scarves. Researching, sourcing for materials now to proceed with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you
So
do you
actually
wear
painting on fabric, on the fabric.
nice. What a great idea. I can't wait to see that. Do
Thank
you
you.
ever do you ever wear scarves?
Yes, I do. I wear scarves a lot. I mean, I love wearing scarves.
Right? I bet. Right? Exactly. Reaching for the hand. Exactly.
Oh
Reaching.
God.
That's right. Reaching for the connection between each other. I think when I think of this song, when I think of this piece, I think connection is the first thing that
Yes,
comes to my
actually,
mind. Is that right?
the one hand is trying to reach out to the other one. Yeah, you're not wrong at all.
That's right. Connection and community, everyone, that touch to each other, reaching out for each other. I think that's what I see when I see this piece. Amazing. Oh, I
I just
know.
trying to
Go ahead.
try
Go
to
ahead.
blend the sky, having a little shades of purple. I know that's kind of abstract and yeah,
Good though. It's good. I know. Isn't this just beautiful? Right?
okay.
Absolutely remarkable. I don't know how many more in this series do you think you're going to create?
Um, I don't know. I think I would have to. I'm looking at four in a
Oh,
series. Yes. So
nice.
after exploring the lavender, I would move to. I'm thinking of moving to brown. You know,
Are you?
different shades of brown, having different designs in that color.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. We are so
Thank you.
excited. You're welcome. And our last piece, everyone, is this is your last piece. This is your newest piece here.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I did this one. I think the beginning of this year. Yeah.
Oh, so the purple is the lavenders are more recent. Yes?
They are more recent. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I thought this was your newest piece, but that's all
Oh
right.
no.
Nope. Nope. This is the one we put for the promo. I love it. I love all
I
your
love
work,
it
though,
too.
Mercy.
Thank you so much, Lady Hamilton.
My gosh. So amazing. Just amazing. Again, the contrast of the blues and the purples, or the blues and the yellows. But look at the sky too, and right and underneath, it's just so amazing. Like the light is mainly up atop and it's coming through the bottom, right? Almost like it's
Yes,
bouncing off the scarf?
Just wanted to do like a blend with the scarf and the sky, but then you will still able to we are still able to differentiate between the sky and the scarf. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh,
I
makes
mean,
perfect sense.
looking at it, we can still say, oh, this is where the sky is and this is where the scarf is.
Right? I think the
Hmm.
scarf, I think the scarf is telling the sky, be the light. When I see this, I'm
Yes.
like, be the light. That's what I think of. It just screams. She's putting the scarf out. Be the light. Be the light. Oh man, it's awesome. It's so awesome. Amazing. Did I
Thank
even show
you.
your favorite piece? Did I show your favorite one or did I miss one?
Um, I think there's a particular piece the ever first series I did, but I mean everything you've showed is really I don't have a favorite per se, but then
Nice. I don't know. We all have, it might not be what we consider our best, but it's like I remember when I first learned this medium, right? Maybe it's the first time I drew something and I thought was great, and maybe not the best I've done so far, but it has a special place. I have a few of those, and maybe I don't have like my favorite, but I'll be like, this is my first oil, or that was my first,
yeah, my first
pastel. Right.
yes, absolutely, definitely. We have that kind of pieces. I'm sure every artist, you know, tends to appreciate and value one a particular piece that strikes
Right.
a and for me it's the pieces that are like that to me are pieces that are done in a particular time that reminds me of a very special event,
That's right.
a special moments in my life.
Mhm.
Yes.
I agree. I agree. This is just radiant.
Thank you.
Absolutely marvelous. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that you are joining us tonight. And everybody, thank you so much for all of your
Thank
wonderful
you.
compliments.
Thank you for having me again.
Oh, anytime. You're welcome to come back anytime. I'll bug you and I'll
Thank
say,
you.
all right, 4 more months. Come back, Mercy. Do you have anything else you want to share with the audience? Maybe something of hope?
um I would want to say that I mean we have most artists here. It can be very difficult sometimes. It can be tough. I mean, sometimes I tend to be in this block where I do not have like inspiration to create at all. I mean, it's okay to try other fun things that can take our mind from it. Most times I really get to beat myself up too much and like, oh, I'm not creating this month. What is happening? Why am I so I feel down. I wouldn't say depressed, but then I just get hold of some things that take my mind off that block and before you know it, I'm back to working again. So I would want to like encourage every one of us to don't even if the inspiration is not coming at the time, we shouldn't beat ourselves up too much. And yes, and always hope for the best.
Yes. I understand that more than you realize because there I'm going through something like that right now too. It's like do I feel like creating or I start on a piece and I just, I've got too much or I'm going through a depressing moment. And I'm like, and
Yeah.
everyone else is, creating art. And sometimes it makes it even worse because everyone else is creating, but you have to realize I'm like, I just need a time to step back, obviously. And I'll be back.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll be back, but this is not maybe that moment. But then I try to find something like you said to feel that moment. Go outside, be in the like, maybe take a few pictures, or go and walk in the grass, or look at the
Yeah.
flowers. Because we need to make sure that we're always staying, try to be positive, But I get what you mean about being depressed with creating art, you know, and you're like, okay, I need to take a break. But don't give up. I love that
Don't
too.
give up.
That's right. Amazing. We love you. We love you so much. I'm so happy that you're part of my community and that I know you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. And please share a lot of stuff. So, and that's another thing. Everybody put your stuff in the community because I may never see your work. You know, social media is crazy and I might not even see your work, you know, unless I have to look you up. So I want to share your work. So go and make sure you put your stuff in the artist corner. I appreciate that. Okay.
We appreciate you and we appreciate what you're doing for the community. I mean,
Anytime. Anytime. We love you, Mercy, and thank you so much. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Everyone
I mean,
enjoyed
this
your
was
work,
really wonderful. It's
right?
really wonderful being here.
I know. It went so good this time. So we're gonna let you go to sleep. You guys, everybody, it's 1 o'clock in the 2 o'clock in the morning there. And we hope you
Yeah.
have a beautiful Sunday, my friends. Right?
Thank
Get some
you.
rest. And thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? That worked out so well. It is midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning, and she came in with the most beautiful smile, words of grace, phenomenal artwork. I am so honored to even know her and have her as a friend, everybody. This is why I love an international community because we have artists that have such talent from all around the world, and that's what makes Artist Corner so special. It's because I get to have you in my community and it makes me so thrilled. So you guys, please go give her a follow. If you're on Instagram, go find her. You can find her on X. She's in our artist community on X as well. I'll see if I can find something to share out for her, but she said she was going to post stuff in the community. So thank you also. Thank you guys for all your wonderful input, your beautiful compliments, and making her feel so welcome. You guys are fantastic. All right. I put in in the chat who I guess inspired her. That was Kermit Oliver. So you guys look him up. He is absolutely an amazing artist. I figured I would show you guys one of my inspirations as well. Also comes from Nigeria. She might even know her and not know her personally, but she is someone I was introduced by an amazing professor at the University of Arizona who was a visiting professor. And they're like, so part of learning to do this kind of collaging pieces and then painting over them, part of that was inspired by a Nigerian artist, right? And her name is Njedeka. I'm going to say that Njedeka. Sorry, Njedeka. I can't even say it. Njedeka Akanuli Crosby. And her work is phenomenal. So when you guys see this stuff, so when you see somebody and you see their inspiration, sometimes you guys can say, I can see a little bit of that. And we take our inspiration and our mentors and we take a little bit from them and we carry it on into our work. And so I just wanted to introduce you to another amazing Nigerian artist that inspired me. So there you guys go. We got some inspirations here tonight. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, Kermit Oliver and Jadeka Olanuki. I think that Crosby. I am so bad. I should have had Mercy back here. Probably could say her name much better. But I try. Tomorrow, guys, guess what? We've got way more things going on. I cannot even tell you. Art Week has just been awesome today. It's going to continue to be awesome tomorrow because I'm pulling this up right now. And we've got the amazing, let me stop this. We got the amazing Captain Robert. We got Bob Getting in the house tomorrow. Isn't that awesome, everybody? And he's going to come and make us laugh, take us on vacation, introduce us to a whole bunch of new paintings. I am so excited. Bob is such a great friend of mine. I love it when he comes on. So you guys, please join us tomorrow, Saturday at 7 p.m. I'll be sharing this out as soon as the show is over. I'll be sharing out the promotion. So please help me share the show tonight. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a minute. Plus also sharing it on X is great. but sharing out the promos, guys, that helps me out a lot. We are super excited to have Bob come tomorrow. Absolutely come tomorrow. That's going to be super exciting. Let me get this going here so you guys can see. Let's put it on one that's not streaming right now. So I got to turn that off. There we go. We've got to turn that off. There we go. So this little button right here that says share, everybody see that? That's what you can do. And see how you can say you can share it on X, you can share it on Facebook, you can share it on Truth. You just kind of click one of those buttons and the show streams up just like that. You can copy the link. But that's another great way that you guys can share out the show. It's something free to do. It brings awareness to the show. And I really appreciate that so much because we need to bring and build the community as much as possible. I've been doing some promos today as well too, tagging you guys in them now to have you help me share them. And I'm trying to say my thank you. So I saw that you guys were sharing that out already. So thank you so much for that as well. You guys are awesome. So tomorrow is going to be one heck of a show. Tonight was one heck of a show. Phenomenal artist, Artist Corner International. And the best way to do that is give me a follow. You guys can follow, and that's where you see me post my stuff. So you guys can follow me on X at Lady Hamilton AR1. You can also follow me on Pilled Truth Gabbed at Lady Hamilton Art. Let's give some love to our moderators. Thank you guys so much for helping me share out the promotions and share out the shows and joining us in the chats. You guys are absolutely the best. Not only do I have the best moderators, they're the hearts and heroes of the shows. My team, Lady Hamilton moderators, but I also have the best viewers in the whole entire world. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, right? Being part of it, being so sweet to my guests. I thank you so much. If you want to be a guest on the show, make sure you reach out to me. The best way to do that, again, is one of these ways, probably X or on Truth. I am already booking, let me see, for the second week of September. So get on the books, get on the books, get on the books. Even if you want to return, get on the books because I'm already booked up until the second week of September that you guys know how to find me. And I'm always posting about Be My Guest. You guys can also put something in the comments that you want to be on the show. So awesome, right? I know we are super excited to have Bob in tomorrow. That is right. Super excited to have him in. Thank you so much. You guys love the show. I think that's great. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Don't forget to share the show and hit that like and follow. I appreciate it very, very much. If you guys want to tag me in it, that's great too, because I will be able to share it out with you as well and get more viewers as possible. All right, everybody. We're going to be leaving tonight with a great song. Great song. He's coming back on the show too. Love it. We're going to have a jazzy month in September. Jazzy month in September. I'll tell you, between Keith and Kevin, we are going to be celebrating some serious jazz. So I'm super excited about that. And so we are going to be listening to Honeysuckle Rose from our amazing friend, Kevin Winnard. Thank you so much for letting us play your music. And I am going to load that up right now. So we are ready to go. Everyone, have a great night. Everyone, enjoy this song on the way out. Everyone, be blessed. And most of all, don't forget to be the light. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night.
Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. A honeysuckle rose, when you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. A honeysuckle rose, don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. a honeysuckle rose. So boca go 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 do, so bet that baby do that. So go get so bo 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 bo. Little boo do boo boo, better do 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 do. So go 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 bad, so bad ba 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 boo do boo da ba do do lay. Don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Oh, baby, a honeysuckle rose. I want you to swing it for me, Peter. Ooh, that's nice. A honey, 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 ba 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 ba. Oh, my goodness knows. A honey, a suckle rose. Gotcha.
Satellite coming down in 3, 2, 1.